Video starting a little late, but basically I'm swapping the engine on my car once again. Before I had brought an engine, or I ain't buy an engine. The engines for these shits is so expensive. I just usually buy an auction car and I take the engines out, or I did take the engine out, put it in this one, and now this engine is also giving me trouble. So I figured maybe I should make a video on how I do the engine swaps, since I'm here for the second time again. And the reason why my shit went this time is because it is kind of my fault. I ran my engine low on oil, but technically it's not my fault because I got my car back with the oil low. I didn't check it, so you know, it's kind of my fault. And I was kind of doing donuts while the oil was already on low. So basically doing donuts while you're cornering, the car is already kind of starving oil, and then with it being on low, that's just a recipe for disaster. So basically how I wanted to prevent this is I had ordered a baffled oil pan, so if I'm doing donuts my car doesn't starve on oil. And it was just taking a really long time to come in the mail. I've still been waiting for it, so hopefully this will be my last time swapping it. This will be my last time swapping it, because if it happens again, I'm over with. I'm done. So yeah, basically I was doing donuts while the car was low on oil, and that's how it happened. And it's also an automatic, but I manual swapped it. So now it's actually manual. Got the foot pedal. I gotta cut this pedal. I just got the car back actually after manual swapping, so it's not 100% complete, but I haven't brought the next car yet that I'm gonna take the engine out of, but I've been looking. So you know, this is just the beginning of a journey that it's not gonna take me longer than I would hope a month, because when it comes to this type of stuff I'm pretty thorough since I've been here before. But I just wanted to take you guys through the steps of swapping the engines. So basically I drained all the coolant from here underneath the car. That's the first thing I usually like to do, is drain the coolant out and then plug it back up. Usually drain the coolant out because you got to take all the hoses out. You don't necessarily have to drain the oil out of the engine, because you don't have to drain the oil out of the engine. It's just usually you want to drain the coolant because you have to disconnect this hose right here. So to get started, take this off. I usually like to, even off from the last video, I started to pull the engine out of this car. I got this car within a week of blowing that engine, so I ended up paying $5,500 including the broker fee and shipping. But yeah, this one is crashed here, and you know, I'm gonna take the engine out of this one. The engine on this shit is clean as fuck. It's like extremely clean. It's 40,000 miles in it. So I'm gonna start taking the engine out now. I probably won't record myself taking the engine out of this one, but when it's time to pull it, mileage, where's the mileage? When it's time to pull it, I already took the fog lights out. I think someone wants to buy the fog lights, so, but it's a clean car. Now I'm gonna have to drain all the coolant, all the fluids. You know, hopefully, I usually get 2 cars because what I'll do is I'll get a steal from an auction, sell the parts off of this one, make some of my money back. You know, have my car back. And engines for these cars are just super fucking expensive. So if my engine goes, that's usually how I do it. This will be my last time doing it though. I'm gonna make sure, you know, this time around I try to do things the right way. If anything, I have to go V8 or something. I don't know, bro, but I kind of like my car got like some type of special meaning to me, so I try to keep her alive. But yeah, so in the next clip you'll probably, I don't know where I'm gonna start from, but today I'm gonna start, it's like kind of raining out, but I'm gonna start getting this engine ready to be pulled after I drain some of the fluids, and that's pretty much it. So when both engines are ready to be pulled, I'll probably make another video showing me putting the actual engine in that one and everything else. So just got the face off. I have to undo a few other things to get it ready to be pulled. Gonna have to go underneath, take the transmission apart. Well, unbolt the transmission, get the catalytic converter bolts off, 4 of them, because I'm gonna pull it with the caps on. And yeah, it's basically almost ready. Gotta take this, undo this right here from it, undo all the ECUs, the C or whatever, the control module ECUs, unhook the gas, and unhook these 2 hoses in the back. So almost done. So I just pulled this engine out. Got this shit all fucked up. Shit.